It is the same Liverpool side which has played in the two opening league games, with Craig Johnston again, the substitute. And the senior players will recall that 6 seasons ago, Liverpool lost their first game, drew their second, just as they've done this time, and then went on to win the championship. Of this season's newcomers, Bruce Grobbelaar arguably faces the biggest challenge, that of succeeding Ray Clemence in Liverpool's goal. While Mark Lawrenson could have easily been on the opposite side today, Liverpool pipping Arsenal for Lawrenson's signature from Brighton, at a cost, though, of a club record fee of £900,000. Arsenal, in fact, have made no new signings, but they make a tactical change today, bringing in the experience of John Hollins into midfield in place of young Paul Davis. Brian McDermott wears the number 9 shirt, vacated by Frank Stapleton when he moved to Manchester United. McDermott is 20 and has played here at Anfield once before, for Slough Schools against Liverpool Schools at under 15 level, and he scored twice. It's Arsenal, who have an impressive record against Liverpool in recent seasons, who kick off, playing from left to right in the first half on a very warm late summer's afternoon. Arsenal in a change strip of yellow shirts and blue shorts. The pitch has been heavily watered during the week and will just take a short stud. Here's Brian Talbot. John Devine. 10 is Peter Nicholas. It breaks here for Devine, and the flag up against Brian Talbot. The referee today, Keith Hackett, last season's cup final referee. Young and Johnson letting it bounce, and it was O'Leary who made the positive move. Neil beating Ricks. Johnson. Here's Souness. Hollins having to jump with Ray Kennedy. Might fall for Dalglish, who was trying to set up Terry McDermott. And the back heel went straight to Devine. It would certainly settle a lot of Liverpool's anxiety if they could score quickly here. Lee gets it back from McDermott. Sammy Lee sizing up the shooting opportunity quickly. Dalglish starting the move from deep. Lee wheeling away to make space for himself. Using McDermott here, but dragging his shot past Jennings' right-hand post. Arsenal feel that they've done well against Liverpool by using the ball quicker than usual from the back and bypassing the midfield, making Liverpool's midfield players turn. They turn to go forward now, joined by Phil Thompson. There's Young, who stretched to intercept. Skillfully done by Dalglish. The referee playing a good advantage. Down from David Johnson, and it was deflected from Ray Kennedy. Liverpool allowed to go on as the referee played the advantage. And David Johnson knocking it down for Ray Kennedy, finally, whose shot was deflected. Dalglish with the corner. Ray Kennedy's flick. A chance for Lee to plant it back again. And Devine misses his header. just growing enough for Arsenal. Leary again. And Brian McDermott buying his side a few precious seconds to draw breath. Young with two to hit up front. Sunderland is one. Nicholas presenting it straight to Kennedy. Might come down for Johnson, but he was pushing on Willie Young. And Arsenal get the free kick. Arsenal, who finished third in the First Division last season, and Brian McDermott here is clean through against Grubbelar, and misses a gilt-edged opportunity. Liverpool, who were undone through the centre of their defence against Middlesbrough on Tuesday, were caught out again here, and McDermott onside had perhaps too much time. Rolled it past the goalkeeper and it just trickled wide. This time it's Neil who puts his side in trouble. Sunderland. Desperate saving tackle from Alan Hansen. As this anxiety shows again for the European champions. Looking altogether more relaxed in their approach. Sunderland off on a run. That draws Thompson out of the middle. It's Nicholas coming in here, and this is John Devine. And the deflection came off Nicholas. Could have gone for McDermott. And fortunately for Liverpool, went for a goal kick. McDermott with Talbot again, the marker. Dalglish faced by O'Leary. David Johnson, Souness. Again he snatched at it. Disappointed shake of the head from Graham Souness for an effort that rather summed up the frustrations of his side. Liverpool are making a substitution. Craig Johnston comes on and Graham Souness has already gone off. With still 20 minutes left of the first half. Going on well, amusing Sunderland. Out from Kennedy. Dalglish trying to get behind O'Leary. Talbot. Here's Brian McDermott. Thompson there ahead of him. Again seeking to build a way through midfield. And Lawrenson with Craig Johnston in the middle and Dalglish arriving as well. Young's header for Craig Johnston. And it's the side netting as the roars from the Liverpool fans stay in their throats. Lawrenson, the influential figure, getting the cross in. Young's header was a poor one. Craig Johnston just hooking his shot past Jennings, but into that side netting. Playing it off well as he was fouled by Young, and Mr. Hackett playing the advantage. Kennedy. Here's Lawrenson, but Arsenal now back in force. Now Lee. His Divine's header, McDermott! And that's the bit of luck that you need. Terry McDermott scores with a mishit shot with a minute remaining of the first half. There seemed to be no way through as Sammy Lee pumped it in again. McDermott had a swing, went through a crowd of players past Jennings, and Liverpool have scored their first goal in free play this season. It's taken them almost 2.5 games to do it. Half-time whistle goes at the end of a half which has really been a tale of the two McDermotts. Brian McDermott missing the chance created for Arsenal, and then Liverpool, after finding Arsenal such a frustrating proposition again, getting the break that they needed in the last minute of the first half from Terry McDermott. And as we look at the goal again, the ball dropping for Terry McDermott on his left foot, not cleanly struck at all. That's the kind of luck that you need just to put anxieties behind you, and Liverpool go in at half-time, leading Arsenal by 1-0 to 0. So Liverpool starting the second half, at least with some of the pressure on them removed, having got that goal from McDermott at just the right time. For all Arsenal's change in tactics to cope with the threat of Terry McDermott. Still from that source that the goal came, and here's Lee, and now Dalglish. Away by O'Leary. Jennings coming, under pressure from David Johnson. Sunderland, always neat and economical in his work, but beaten there by Phil Thompson. Played back by Talbot. Foul by Neil. Looking up, finding a great deal on ahead of him. Happy for Talbot to take over. Craig Johnston. Dummy to buy a yard on Sansom. David Johnson. And O'Leary can only touch it here for Lee. And David Johnson. And it was blocked by Devine. And it was surely bound for the back of the net. Here's Lawrenson. And Jennings has to save the deflection. Craig Johnston at the hub of the move. David Johnson playing in the original cross, which had David O'Leary backpedaling. Sammy Lee picked a route back for the cross. And then David Johnson with a thunderous volley that was blocked by Devine. And Sammy Lee down on the Liverpool bench, looking as though he's getting some treatment from Ronnie Moran. Arsenal looking to vary things, bringing on 19-year-old Paul Davis, and it's Davis replacing Peter Nicholas. David Johnson, Lawrenson lending support, Devine is the defender, and O'Leary slicing the ball away in a manner which could have embarrassed Pat Jennings, and which gives Liverpool the corner. Craig Johnston got a touch. Hooks it in again. David Johnson. Kennedy! Dalglish's corner. And Craig Johnston doing well here to keep Liverpool in the hunt. When the ball is knocked in again by David Johnson, it was Kennedy who put his header too high. Paul Davis feeling that Phil Thompson might have got a touch on that, and that Arsenal should have a corner, and indeed the referee checked with the linesman and changed his mind, having initially pointed for the goal kick. Talbot. And that was a reflex header from Brian McDermott that produced a save from Grobbelaar, in which he lost his cap in the dive. Corner played short, and the cross finally aimed towards Willie Young at the far post, but it was McDermott who got the touch, and that was arrowing inside that post. Perhaps a chance for Liverpool to break. Dalglish has Lee to his left, David Johnson to his right. Here's Lee. Dalglish getting it back through the middle, and the inexperience of Davis holding him up. And the final effort from Terry McDermott got a deflection. Jennings can't believe it, and is prepared to argue the toss with the referee. Perhaps we can see better as we look at it again. Set up here by Dalglish. Here's Terry McDermott striking it. Was it the goalkeeper who touched it? Well, Jennings said no. This time Lawrenson hasn't come forward, and Liverpool will be happy to use up a bit of time. Dalglish. Here's Neil. Here's Johnson jumping, but pulling in the sandwich between Young and O'Leary, and the judge to have doing the predominant pushing. From Kennedy. Under 2 minutes left for Arsenal. Sansom's header. do for Liverpool, and Sammy Lee finding an extra gear, and perhaps putting Dalglish in here, and selfishly setting up Johnson. And a goal that owes its roots in the efforts of a player who has been badly handicapped through much of this second half. Sammy Lee, with that thigh strain, didn't give up. He won a ball from Willie Young. Dalglish unselfishly gave the simple chance to David Johnson, and Liverpool get a goal at the end of each half. So it's surely beyond Arsenal now. And you can see the discomfort as Lee moves again. So it's revenge for Liverpool, at least, over an Arsenal side who have gone 8 games previously against them without getting beaten. No time added on, and Sammy Lee provides a pleasant finale for Liverpool with the efforts that confirms their first victory of the season, which will ease some of the anxious feelings around Anfield. For Bruce Grobler, his first clean sheet in the Liverpool first team, and for Liverpool a day really when the result mattered more than the performance, and they beat Arsenal by 2-0.